All right, turning back to your forecast right now with Chris Mulcahy. And Chris, some rain out there not only this morning, but then also more than likely this afternoon and evening.
It's one of those forecasts, Ben. I think you're going to see a lot of what you see on the map right here. One thunderstorm pops up and then it kind of fades out. And then you have little cells here and there. So it's kind of a nuisance rain. Not everyone's going to get it. And it is going to become a little bit more widespread, especially up in here. So we don't really have an active radar here close to home. But I want to show you one of the big weather stories that's happening right now. See this little spot of red? These are all flash flood warnings, but specifically south of Richmond, I think it's Matukaka. I don't really know the exact pronunciation here, but this right here is a flash flood emergency. So that is tier 3 of the flash flood warning system. There was one of these for New Mexico, one of these in Kerr County for that flooding there. So this is a significant story. Good chance that a lot of houses are being inundated with water right here. So we'll see if we can get some video of that later on WCNC Plus. But that's the big story there. And we're also tracking a tropical wave that's down towards the south, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. So our futurecast, we're going to keep some of those spotty showers around here and there throughout the afternoon, seeing some pop up, especially around 4 o'clock. So by the late afternoon, I think it's a slightly better chance. But I think it's by the conclusion of the afternoon, heading into the evening, that we have the best chance for widespread rain. And some of these showers are going to be one after another, one after another. And then heading into your Wednesday, we really don't have as much activity that's going to be popping up here on the map. So a look at how much rain we potentially could see. Well, I think it's mainly going to be up to about that inch plus range where we have some of those heavier rain totals. Actually, our futurecast is actually taking a big step back compared to where it was before. I was seeing some models that were showing a much higher rain rate. Where check it out. This one right here is a near-term model, but actually shows that we could potentially see by the end of your Wednesday well up into about that, I would say maybe 1.5 inches for some areas, but some areas over 2, which would represent some of those red spots here and there. Real quick, let's look at the surface map. Now down to the south, this is what's tracking over Florida. Now, potentially, this is going to move over and be called Dexter. I think it's really going to be over the next day or so that we're going to transition over to that overall. And it's a much better chance that we're going to see some development really once this thing gets over into the Gulf. A lot of heavy rain is going to be possible there. So right now, the National Hurricane Center, the most recent update, another one's going to come out in the next 11 minutes, has a 40% chance for development over the next couple of days. This is also, since this has been named Invest 93L, that we're going to have some what's called spaghetti plots. So you can see here by about Thursday at 4 p.m. seeing a potential landfall here in the southern part of Louisiana. So a developing system. As of right now, this is trending to actually be the strongest tropical storm that we've had so far this season. Now a lot can change. There's still going to be a lot of possibilities that potentially come with this as well. So our 7-day forecast showing temperatures in the lower 90s today, then eventually getting to the mid 90s, 97 degrees on Friday, and then 96, 95, 97, more the mid to the upper 90s through the weekend heading into next week. But this tropical system does have a chance to really skew our forecast, so it's something that will continue to keep you updated here and online, and of course over on WCNC Plus.